Hello dinar enthusiasts, welcome to our channel, your premier source for the latest and most authentic news about the Iraqi dinar. If you're a dinar holder or someone interested in the dynamics of Iraq's currency, you're in the right place. Our dedicated team works tirelessly to bring you up-to-date information, expert analyses, and insider insights that you won't find anywhere else. Stay informed about significant developments, economic trends, and policy changes affecting the dinar. Intel Guru Frank 26 recently explained that while a country doesn't need a high-value currency to join the World Trade Organization, WTO, it must ensure its currency is free of any blemishes, such as sanctions. This was notably the case for the Iraqi dinar, which was subject to significant restrictions. The United Nations Security Council imposed sanctions on the dinar, effectively placing handcuffs on it and preventing its use in international trade. The dinar was listed on the OFAC, Office of Foreign Assets Control, list, making it untouchable and taboo for international transactions. For the dinar to participate in global markets, all sanctions and restrictions must be removed, allowing it to move freely in international financial systems. To delve deeper into this topic, let's start by understanding the context and implications of these sanctions on the Iraqi dinar. The United Nations Security Council imposed sanctions on Iraq in the 1990s, following the Gulf War and subsequent conflicts. These sanctions were designed to limit Iraq's ability to engage in international trade and financial transactions, as part of broader efforts to curb the regime's actions at the time. As a result, the Iraqi dinar was effectively isolated from the global economy, significantly devalued, and unable to be used for international trade or investment. Being on the OFAC list further compounded these issues. The OFAC, part of the U.S. Department of the Treasury, administers and enforces economic and trade sanctions based on U.S. foreign policy and national security goals. When a currency is on the OFAC list, it is subject to stringent regulations that prohibit U.S. persons and entities from engaging in transactions involving that currency. This listing made the Iraqi dinar virtually untouchable in the international financial system, severely limiting its liquidity and usability. For Iraq to reintegrate its currency into the international market, it must remove these sanctions and restrictions. This process involves substantial diplomatic and economic efforts to comply with international standards and regulations. Lifting the sanctions requires the United Nations Security Council to recognize that Iraq has met specific conditions, such as improved governance, adherence to international laws, and ensuring that the dinar is not being used to fund illicit activities. Once these conditions are met and the sanctions are lifted, the Iraqi dinar can begin to move freely in the international markets. This means it can be traded, invested, and used in global transactions without the previous legal and regulatory barriers. However, achieving this status is not merely about removing sanctions. It also requires building a stable and robust economy that inspires confidence in international investors and traders. Reintegrating the dinar into the global economy would likely have several significant impacts. For one, it could lead to an increase in the dinar's value as demand for the currency grows. Additionally, it could enhance Iraq's economic stability and growth prospects by attracting foreign investment and facilitating international trade. This reintegration could also symbolize Iraq's broader economic and political normalization, marking a move towards greater stability and integration into the global community. In summary, while a high-value currency is not a prerequisite for WTO membership, a currency free from sanctions and restrictions is essential for participating in international markets. The Iraqi dinar's journey from being heavily sanctioned to potentially becoming a viable international currency involves complex processes of diplomatic negotiations, economic reforms, and international compliance. Lifting these sanctions would not only improve the dinar's usability but also signify Iraq's progress toward economic stability and international integration.